we go.
Hello my dear students, very good morning to you all. Today I am discussing about banking. Banking is a chapter in your mathematics, which is chapter number 3rd. And in banking there are various types of sums based upon banking, but according to your ICSE syllabus, I am today discussing about recurring deposit. And you know what is meaning of bank and what is the function of bank. Really, bank is an institution which actually lends some money and deposits money. In terms of lending and depositing money, it is supposed to be a like businessman, really. So, banking is an institution which offers both the types of functions, lending and depositing money. And under syllabus we are discussing about recurring deposit. You know what is recurring deposit? It is such type of provision in which a person has to deposit a certain sum of amount each and every month, and after the fixed time period the bank pays the total sum, the principal and including with the interest. And this type of interest is actually rate of interest is somehow better in comparison of saving accounts. So people of different categories, of different classes, they opt for RD because it is lucrative, much profitable. Today I am giving you a single formula by virtue of which you can deal the total sums based upon recurring deposit. The formula is I is equal to P into n plus 1 by 2 into 12 into R by 100. There are various terms here. You must know each and every terms. I stands for interest. P is the sum of amount which is fixed by the bank which you are depositing every month. What you say in other words as an installment. P is installment. That is money deposited every month. Deposited each month. N is number of months and R is rate percent. My dear students, I think you all have heard it clearly. I stands for interest, P for installment, that is the money deposited each month. N is number of months and R is equal to rate percent. By virtue of this formula, you can calculate the total interest incurred after the period is over, after the time period is over, which is fixed by the bank and by the customer. Now, the final answer, that is the maturity value, the bank will be giving you the principal including with the interest, and this will be known as maturity value. So, the maturity value is equal to N into P plus I. Now, by virtue of number A and number B formula, you can deal all the sums given in your book. Today I am giving you one citation which is really very useful for you and which will be totally dependent upon this A and B formula. For example, Ram deposits rupees 500 each month in a RD account after a year, what will be the maturity value? What will be the maturity value if rate equal to 10%. See what are given here. Actually, I is in want of getting P is equal to rupees 500, N is equal to 12 months because for 1 year Ram deposits money, and rate of interest is 10%. So first of all we will be calculating I by using the first A number formula what I have given you just now. I is equal to, according to your formula, P into N plus 1 by 2 into R by 100 into 12. By using this formula, we can write here 500 into 12 into 13 into 10 by 2 into 12 into 100. You can deal it 10 10 is 100, 12 12 cancel, and 2 into 2 is divided by 500, it will be 250. Now you can calculate 250 into 30, that is 13 5 is 65, 6 carry, rupees 3250 is equal to the interest. Now what will be the maturity value? Maturity value is equal to N into P plus I. N is equal to 12, P is 500, and the interest is here incurred 3250. It will be added 3250, and it will be 6000 plus 3250. It will be equal to 9250 rupees, 9250, and it is the answer. So once again I am calculating here for you. I is equal to what we are in want of getting. P is equal to rupees 500, N is equal to 12 months, R is equal to 10%, I is equal to P into N plus 1 into R by 2 into 12 divided by 100. What I have given you just now. After putting all these given, P is equal to 500, for N we have to put 12, N plus 1 will be obviously 12 plus 1 30, rate is given 10%. So after putting the values, we are getting interest that is equal to 250 into 30 is equal to 3250. Now the maturity value is equal to N into P plus I, that is 12 into 500 plus 3250, and we are getting the answer rupees 9250. Means Ram will be getting rupees 9250 as total sum of money including the interest after the time period is over. And you know, Ram has got 1 year chance, or he has got the RD account opened for 1 year. Be clear for you all. And what I have given, there are two very small formula, or it should be supposed to be only singular formula. And I think at least 15 to 16 sums are based upon this formula. And there is a very different type of 2 or 3 sums which is actually based upon the factorization, because you have to calculate the time period. The formula will be same, but if you are well known about the factorization, you can deal the sum. Thank you very much. You have to do the total homework which is based upon the banking. Now I will be meeting you with another chapter and another topic. Thank you.